How the fuck are we supposed to pick this year's Super Bowl? I'm just like you. I hate this fucking matchup as well. But I guess since I kind of have to, I will make my prediction to win the game. I can't believe I'm forced to pick between the 49ers and the Chiefs. The Chiefs win. It's another championship in the great reign of Patrick Mahomes. Bleh. Also, if Kansas City wins, the thought of Andy Reid and Travis Kelce both not retiring because they want to come back and pursue a three-peat just fucking scares me. However, if the San Francisco 49ers win the Super Bowl, all of us NFL fans have to deal with the Bang Bang Niner gang annoying us for a full calendar year, which somehow may be worse than Andy Reid and Travis Kelce continuing to play football. Us as NFL fans, especially Chargers and AFC West fans, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place here with who we need to root for to win the Super Bowl and who we're going to pick to win the Super Bowl. But this video is about my pick, my prediction, who I think is going to win. I am very obviously still rooting for the San Francisco 49ers to win the Super Bowl. I will root against the Kansas City Chiefs, against all other teams in the NFL. I am that much of a hater, but just understand that the hate is not unwarranted. I now know how it felt to be a Jet, Dolphins, or Bills fan during Tom Brady's reign. It sucks, and I've never hated an athlete before until this motherfucker came around, and his little stupid smirks and mannerisms tell me that he's probably proud of himself that so many fans hate him. It's more like a hate him because I ate him type situation. But fortunately for my hate for the Kansas City Chiefs, this game is very similarly set up to the last time the Chiefs and 49ers played for a championship, except the Kansas City Chiefs do not have the offense today that they had then. Obviously, all-time great wide receiver Tyreek Hill, who had 100 yards in that game, is now a Miami Dolphin, and all the stress that Tyreek Hill put on that San Francisco defense definitely gave Mahomes and the rest of the Chiefs' weapons at the time some space to work and come back in that Super Bowl. Also, this Kansas City offense this season is averaging a measly 20 points per game since December. Very uncharacteristically low for the Kansas City Chiefs. In fact, this is the coldest and the worst I've seen the offense perform since Patrick Mahomes took over at quarterback. Travis Kelce has been dominant in the playoffs, but this season not as consistently dominant in every single game. You've really seen the total impact that has had on the offense. And yes, Isaiah Pacheco is a beast, and the Chiefs are going to run the ball in this one. He doesn't quite have the ball moving at a high enough rate for me to bet on the Kansas City Chiefs winning this game on the ground. And you go look at the other side. San Francisco 49ers undeniably have a top 5 defense. Very opportunistic secondary. Hungry ass front seven. All of the guys on this defensive line are veterans that want a ring, that may never get another chance to win a ring. San Francisco has a top 5 rushing attack, if not the best rushing offense in the NFL. Numbers wise, that title does belong to the Baltimore Ravens. But San Fran is a very close second, and keep in mind they don't have Lamar Jackson in their pocket. Christian McCaffrey has been unstoppable this year. You could argue that he deserves MVP votes. That's not going to change here in the Super Bowl. And San Francisco is a top 5 passing attack. That's the biggest difference also from last time these two played. Shanahan was kind of handicapped in those playoffs. I don't know if you remember. They had Jimmy G at quarterback. He threw like 20 passes throughout the entire playoffs leading into the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden found himself down 10 points trying to come back on Patrick Mahomes. If the 49ers find themselves in a situation in this game, they got to start airing the ball out. They don't got Jimmy G in the pocket this time. And I'm not the biggest Brock Purdy stan. I personally think Brock Purdy is a solid franchise quarterback who's going to be with the Niners for years and years to come, but he's going to perform at the level of guys like Jared Goff. To me, similarly on the level to guys like Derek Carr, maybe Kirk Cousins. Very good quarterbacks in the league, franchise quarterbacks in the league, but without a loaded team around them, probably not carrying too many teams to Super Bowl. Going into this matchup, unlike last time where they had a huge disadvantage trying to air the ball out, Shanahan and the 49ers may actually have a better passing attack than Andy Reid, Mahomes, and Kelce have. On top of it all, the 49ers obviously know their championship window is coming to a close. You can't keep a roster this loaded year after year after year after year. And what's helped the 49ers to keep the roster this loaded is the fact that they haven't had to pay a quarterback big money since they originally acquired Jimmy G. So cap-wise, they've been able to spend that money on other resources to keep this roster superhuman. Brock Purdy's going to need to get paid eventually. You're not going to be playing in every single Super Bowl. 49ers have to seize this opportunity. The Chiefs, they'll probably be here at least 5 more times with their quarterback. This may be the Niners' one chance. And I think in this one chance, the game goes exactly how the last Super Bowl went, except the opposite. San Francisco starts off slow, like they did against the Detroit Lions, like they did against the Green Bay Packers, allowing the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes to build a 10-point lead. But then the San Francisco offense takes off. And maybe for the first time in his career, Patrick Mahomes simply does not have enough weapons to keep up. And the 49ers come all the way back and take the lead to win Super Bowl 58, 27-21. At least I hope. San Francisco 49ers, for the love of God, please rep the great state of California that I'm sitting in right now. Do not let him win another one. That's my pick for Super Bowl 58. Now go down into the comment section below and drop your pick. Then after you comment your score prediction for the Super Bowl, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications before you go. Will I be privileged enough to witness another Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl win? Ugh. I hate you, Patty. Or will the San Francisco 49ers finally win a Lombardi with this fucking roster? We can only guess, but I guess sooner rather than later. The ball won't lie.